Hello YouTube friends, welcome to another segment on Switch the Script. On this topic, we'll be covering diversity has never been our strength. Now, the diversity I'm talking about is the diversity of our tribes. We have 47 tribes, and what the evidence around the world shows us is the more diverse a certain region is, the less social capital they have, the less they will want to volunteer to each other, the less they trust each other, because you're finding that these people have different cultures, these people have different religions. Now, if you violate my culture, or let's say if you try to impose your culture on my culture, then there's that rift. And you're finding most of our politicians will play identity politics because it sells, for one, and people, once they are threatened, they will get back to their tribes, because humans actually are tribal. So if you feel threatened, you'll go back to your tribe. So that's why you'll find politicians will say the positions that have been given, they are not focusing on the Luya community. So you're finding all the Luyas will gather together and say, we condemn this appointment where it's not giving the Luyas a chance. You see, you'll always notice that trend, and it's not only here. You're finding in most African countries, wars have been generated because of all this diversity of tribes. Not only Africa, but also in Malaysia, also in Myanmar, also in China. Yeah, also in China, there's that issue where minority groups have been wiped out. You're finding also in Iraq, where the leader was a Sunni Muslim and he was oppressing the majority. Was it the Shia Muslims? And you're finding as soon as the America noticed this, they helped the Shia Muslims to overpower a Sunni Muslim who was a minority and was in power and was oppressing the majority. And you're finding this that rift. Now you will bring up, what about the Americans? They are different in nature. They have these are different races who have come together and they are doing well. Yes, diversity would work if you have some ideology that's uniting you. Now for America, what has been uniting them is their respect for liberty. That's why it's called the leader of the free world. Okay, you go to America, you are free to do whatever you want. Now, recently you're finding that America has turned chaotic because now people have tried to set themselves to political tribes where the white race is feeling threatened and they are moving away. The blacks are moving away. Then there are people with different sexuality groups. They are also creating their group on their own and they are moving away. So you're finding they are not now united under the one ideology of liberty and freedom. Now it's about what is it for me. And that's the biggest problem when it comes to diversity. That's why I say diversity has never been our strength. It has never been the strength of any region. And you will notice also in the Tower of Babel, when many of the individuals had different languages, they couldn't unite to continue to build that tower. So they had to separate and go to different regions of the world. That's my take for today. Till next time.